Ian W. Tull's The Conquering Tide, War in the Pacific Islands, 1942–1944, is the second volume of his acclaimed Pacific War trilogy, a sweeping narrative that captures the ferocity, complexity, and human drama of the Pacific theater during World War II. Building on the foundation laid in Pacific Crucible, Tull here focuses on the pivotal years when Allied forces began to turn the tide against Japan, reclaiming islands one by one in a brutal campaign of amphibious assaults, naval battles, and air strikes. The book begins with Tull's central thesis: the Pacific War was not only a clash of armies and navies, but also a test of endurance, strategy, and willpower. He insists that the island campaigns of 1942 to 1944 were decisive in shifting momentum from Japan to the Allies, laying the groundwork for ultimate victory. His narrative is infused with urgency and empathy, seeking to capture both the strategic significance and the human cost of war. A central theme of the book is the island-hopping strategy. Tull explains how the Allies, under leaders like Admiral Chester Nimitz and General Douglas MacArthur, devised a plan to bypass heavily fortified Japanese positions and instead seize strategically vital islands. This approach allowed them to establish bases for air-naval operations, gradually tightening the noose around Japan. His reflections highlight the ingenuity and brutality of this strategy, showing how it combined tactical brilliance with immense sacrifice. The narrative is enriched with vivid accounts of battles: Guadalcanal, the first major Allied offensive, where Marines endured months of savage combat; Tarawa, a bloody three-day battle that tested the feasibility of amphibious assaults; Kwajalein, a key victory in the Marshall Islands campaign; Saipan, a turning point that brought American forces within bombing range of Japan; Philippines Return, the fulfillment of MacArthur's promise, symbolizing both strategic and moral triumph. Tull also explores the naval dimension of the war. He describes the clash of carriers, battleships, and submarines, highlighting the technological innovations and tactical evolutions that defined the conflict. His reflections show how naval supremacy was essential to the success of island campaigns, making the Pacific War a truly maritime struggle. The book also examines the human dimension. Tull recounts the experiences of soldiers, sailors, and civilians, capturing the fear, courage, and suffering of war. He describes the horrors of jungle combat, the psychological toll of constant danger, and the resilience of those who fought. His storytelling blends strategic analysis with human empathy, ensuring that readers grasp both the scale and the intimacy of conflict. Stylistically, Tull writes with narrative power and scholarly rigor. His prose is vivid, blending historical detail with dramatic storytelling. He avoids dry academic tone, ensuring that his message resonates with readers of all backgrounds. His tone is urgent yet compassionate, inviting readers to share in the triumphs and tragedies of the Pacific War. The climax of the book lies in Tull's portrayal of the turning point of the war. By 1944, the Allies had seized key islands, crippled Japanese naval power, and positioned themselves for the final assault on Japan. His portrayal is both sobering and inspiring, affirming his central message, that victory required not only strategy but also immense sacrifice. In resolution, The Conquering Tide affirms Tull's reputation as a master storyteller of military history. His book is both a chronicle and a meditation, offering readers a framework for understanding the complexity and significance of the Pacific War. For readers, the book is both thrilling and illuminating. It challenges assumptions about strategy, provides insight into the brutality of island warfare, and offers hope for those seeking to understand resilience in the face of adversity. Whether you are drawn to history, military strategy, or human